And I think we just win here. I think. Hello everybody and congratulations. You found the champ dog. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. You know what to do. Go grab yourselves a drink and join us for a synchronized sip. I can feel my life improving in every way. I'm actually cheating a bit today. Water. Top tier beverage, definitely. But I already had a couple of coffees, so yeah, time to move on. I'm pre-recording, so I've got stuff sorted out for the rest of the week. I'm probably going to be a bit busy in the coming week, so I wanted to punch all of this out for you guys. So that I knew I had something to share with you, lovely, lovely people. So today we're just doing a second video of our gold spend dragon list that I showed you in the previous video. As I said, it's a list by Ross Merriam, Star City Games. There will be links to the article in the description down there. But yeah, I'm not going to go through the deck with you again. I did a very brief introduction, but it's a list a lot of you will already be familiar with. And if you want to learn more, just go check out the article. But let's jump into some games because there's a slightly long one in here. So on the draw again. So this is probably rogues or cycling, given the Loris, but most likely rogues. And I don't think this hand is good enough against either of those decks. I wouldn't say this is better. But at least I have some early interaction. Have to lead on the passage unless I hit a mountain. Yep, rogues. Damn the crab. This should be a tough one. I have beaten rogues with this deck on ladder, best of one, a couple of times. But the turn one ruin crab is always a pain. Yep, 6 in my yard before my turn 2. 7 actually, because I'm about to crack this. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. If I hit one more snowland, I can shock this or frostbite it, but I don't. Just need to be as aggressive as possible here. This probably gets killed. It's 2 mana they're not spending on a Thought Thief or something. Yep. So that took their whole turn cycle. Could be worse. Into the Story is up. Full price of 1 mind. That's actually a pretty good sign for us. So their hand can't be great. Ugh. That's twice we've missed on the snow-covered lands, so I still can't get rid of this crab. That's real unfortunate. But as I said, looks like our opponent's hand isn't great either. They find a land, find another black source, that's unfortunate. Looks like black is what they've been stuck on. I think we get rid of one of these, very little chance that we're resolving them both. Go on, counter it. Try to counter it, I dare you. Gives us something to do. I wasn't going to try and resolve gold span even if I had hit the land. Okay. Hand. Library. Exile. Cool. Frostbite is live. See what they do here. Into the story. We'll get rid of this crab while we can. Sure. We really want them to tap out again. Wind Robber's a pain. Yeah, I mean, why would they tap out again? There's no need. Oh, we're just going to try and run back-to-back threats. Start running them out of stuff. I mean, it's unlikely that works. I'm sure they got another into the story. And we're just so far behind them at this point. Okay, so it looks like they don't actually have the counter at the moment. Okay, they find it. Good to know though. So we can feel a little better about slamming one again next turn. Right at the top, you hate to see it. Windy boy. Thordy boy. Ugh. Brutal. Keep trying. Yep. So this is probably another counter. Bonk. Why did they sack then if they weren't going to counter or kill it? So I have access to 3 mana. There's nothing I really want to do with it. Crab, sure. It's unfortunate. Did not have much library left. Ouch. Can afford to cast this. I really wanted to hit a land here though. And library, exile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 damage, 2 damage. Tap. I mean, we probably just get blown out here. And they've done a good job of finding the counter spells. I mean, they have no control over it, but they've had to dig each time. Okay, that's game. Okay, so out, 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 in, in, in. Well, that was a beating. I mean, it's not a good matchup. We're both somewhat aggressively slanted control decks. We're both sort of in that tempo aggro control category. They just do it better and cheaper. We're more ramping into big things. They're just doing things for 1 or 2 mana so they can get started sooner and disrupt us more easily. Still, dust ourselves off, get back in there, take the play of course. This hand's not amazing, but it'll do. A little bit of early interaction and pressure. Mix of lands. I prefer at least 1 more spell, 1 less land, but whatevs. Kind of just also want more pieces of cardboard, because there's an attrition aspect here. Sure. We can kill that next turn with Frostbite. Would have liked that Mystical Dispute, but oh well. And the Frostbite, to be honest. So there's no point firing off the Bone Crusher Giant. I'm not going to be able to cast the creature side next turn. Do this now. They can cast their Enforcer if they want to. We've got a Stomp for it. I say Enforcer because there's stick there, so they've obviously got something, and they've only got black mana, so... There it is. Stomp. Here I am. Getting into turn 4 with a clear board is nice. Tap lands, beautiful. Lands have been a little awkward for our opponent. I think we just slap this down. Keep the pressure on them. Ooh, that's nice for them. So we're down 2 Frostbites, 1 Fire Prophecy. So it's about half our removal. No attacks. That's spicy. So, do I slam the dragon I think so. If they counter this, they're not removing my Bone Crusher. And I would like to try and get some of these things out before slamming down the Ox. Yep. So that way they're tapped out for attacks, so they've got no tweaks. In an ideal world, I'd also get to sack this for a treasure before playing the Ox out. I don't know why they didn't attack last turn with the Thought Thief. Seems weird. It's like a free mill trigger they missed. And again. What's going on with these guys? Got a little more red going on in my hand here than anything else. We're going to go to attacks here. Sure. Ha. Wonderful. That actually played out really nicely for us. Nice little 2-for-1. Would have been nice to get rid of the Quab, but whatevs. It is what it is. So we're just going to get a treasure here. Sure. So we're going to go into full control for this. So if this resolves, we can still play Frostbite. Okay. Unfortunately, it got countered there. And since we have played Frostbite, we can't bring it back this turn, so we do have a vulnerability to Cling to Dust for this one turn. But that feels acceptable. Now they are left with an empty board and facing down a 4-3. And they're down 2 Drowns, 2 Thought Thieves, 2 Crabs. Clear out our yard a bit. Sure. If they counter this, we can just run it back. But they also kind of need to do it soonish, because if this dies and we do it again, our yard's a little bit empty. They really want to kill this, don't they? Just give them something else to worry about, I think. Sure. Just setting bluff stops. Set some bluff stops, sorry. Keep him guessing. They're down to 6. And we do still have the Haven. Land, sure. By Loris. Beautiful. What do they get back? They don't have the wind rubber lock, unfortunately for them. Very fortunate for us. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? They got 19 minutes left. I got 20, sure. Oh no, I turned off my assistant. Pass. Nothing. Okay, they want to hold up a counter or a kill spell. Are they going to blast something? So they need to either kill something or block, in this case both. So I could try to counter this. And I can still run back my Ox. Sure. See if they got another one. It's fine if they do. No, they go down to 1. Jeez. Okay, and they made sure they didn't kill the Ox, so I can't run it back. But I definitely have the cards for it. Still, they're under a lot of pressure. We got the backup Haven. Definitely not out of it yet. They've still got 4 cards in hand. I'm sure one of them's an Into the Story. They've seen 1, 2 Into the Stories. Yeah, so they've still got a bunch of gas. Agademes, yeah, it's Agademes. They're going through the graveyard. Shoot. Still, they get what? Loris. Yep. I mean, it definitely sucks, but it could be worse. And they can bring back one more thing. They really should go for the Thieves Guild. That's what I think. Their life total is very low, so they probably need to stall and mill us out. So if I were in their shoes, I would be grabbing the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Get some extra mill triggers. Yep. Although I guess grabbing a second Soaring Thought Thief and attacking with one of them gets you some extra triggers as well. Do I just try to cast this? I think so. Okay, no counter magic, that's good. See what they want to block with. Makes sense. So we'll Frostbite their Loris on their turn. Could run this back, but I want to get Loris off the field so they can't keep cycling through the yard. Test of talents, nice. The one new card. Sure. Cool. Yeah, so we're back in a pretty bad spot. Very few cards left in the yard. We can run these back, but they draw us cards, which is not really where we want to be. We'd need to hit like a removal spell and a gold span. I've got one Frostbite, one Prophecy, another Frostbite, another Prophecy. Okay, so I do have some Frost... Okay, no, they've just taken all our Frostbites, haven't they? Yeah. And there's a Prophecy in there too. Yeah, so we have very, very few outs left. How many Bone Crushers are in the deck still? 1, 2... Okay, so there are still 2 Bone Crushers in here. That's a potential out. See if they have something for this. Got to keep attacking. Okay, they're going to gain some life back. Maybe they have a another Agademes. I really don't like doing this, but we could just get milled out this turn. It's definitely a possibility now. This is a risky line, but we'll see. Cycle, dig, dig, dig. There it is. Right, so if they play out the Thought Thief and attack, that's game. Yep. So they attack, they get 2 Thought Thief triggers, mill 4 cards, we only have 3. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Rego here is our gatekeeper for Platinum after our last opponent timed out. Gyruda, huh? His hand's not great, but we'll just keep it and see how it goes. This will probably be a slightly tricky one because we don't have any graveyard hate. Soul Guide Lantern would be so good here. Oh, that's dope. Prophecy, sure. That's a cute way to get around the Garuda casting cost restriction as well. What am I doing for 2 mana? Probably just foretelling. Maybe I should have foretold this. I wouldn't be able to cast it next turn though. We'll see. We'll see if it was a mistake or not. The 4-5 curve is looking good. It's a 6-drop. Good to know. Good to know. I don't think they're doing anything at 4 mana that's terrifying for us, so let's foretell again. Okay. Opponent has ramped, so next turn they can Garuda. That's a little unfortunate. I think we just fired this off. I should have done it pre-combat. Saved myself some damage. Okay. And we're back after a slight technical issue. So this is risky because I am expecting a Garuda next turn. But I think I need to... I think my play is to just go for it. Next turn Goldspan, turn after Epiphany, and just hope it's enough and that they don't hit too well. Okay, it's Dream Trawler. Really wish I could have counted that. We'll do this now. Okay. So I guess they won't be blocking. So the point there was if they wanted to keep it alive and block, they have to... Obviously saw it coming this. They have to... Yeah. So they can't keep it alive and block. They can either tap it and give it hexproof, or they can take the damage and let me through. What have they got for 1 blue? I think they're just playing on full control. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I sack this for 2 instead, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can pay a Mystical Dispute then. Wonderful. If I auto pay, it's going to tap it using Galazeth, and that leaves me less mana overall. So I couldn't pay a Mystical Dispute. Okay. Hand. Library. And I think we just win here. I think. Yep. Didn't know if we would get that, honestly. Okay, so I don't know how good Negate is. Mystical Dispute I probably do want. And a couple of a Crone Wars. What's a card? Oops. I don't know how useful Frostbite is here. Maybe it's just Frostbite. I mean, it certainly did come in handy that game to get through the Dream Trawler, but it's not killing a Dream Trawler or Garuda or anything else significant that they reanimate. It's only the little critters, and Bone Crusher can clean those up. Obviously less removal now, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm meant to bring in here. I just think counter spells are the go, so I can stop their Garuda reanimation antics. This hand is obviously unkeepable. A little bit better. Put back an Opus. Lead on a tapper. Okay. Kill it with fire. Do it now so they don't have the ramp next turn. Sure. That's good for us. Hand. Library. Play. Dispute up this way. I was actually going to go red, but I am glad I didn't. Do I just play this with Dispute up? What's Dream Trawler's CMC? I'm just going to go check quickly. Okay, so I think all the creatures we care about are 6 mana. So we'll just play this out to have some more pressure on board. We still have Dispute. Fatel here. I can still Dispute and saw it coming now. Wonderful. Tap land's not ideal. Keep them under pressure. Emergent sequence. How much do I care about that? Not a lot. I can't bounce it, but it does give them a blocker. Nah, doesn't matter. Yeah, they mis-sequence there as well. Oops. More land, always good. So I have 3, 6, 7. Is it worth trying to go for Olrens? Give it a shot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't think that through very well because they can just pay the dispute. That's fine though. It's done. Mistake was made. They're probably going to dispute of their own here. No? Okay, fascinating. Why did they cast that into my open mana knowing that I had that though? That's so weird. I don't understand that play at all. I mean, if someone else out there, someone watching this understands that play, please explain it to me in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not really enough to do anything. Maybe I was meant to activate Haven there. You're not doing anything right now. But they can tap my stuff down. Yeah, I think I counter that. They do know about the dispute. But we are also threatening lethal next turn. Yep, scoop it up. Boom. Platinum, baby. We did it. Speed run to platinum. Alright, guys, thanks for viewing. As you can see, we hit platinum. It's pretty easy. This was about an hour and a half of game all up. Yeah, about an hour and a half. Hour and a half, maybe 2, but yeah, somewhere around there. It's pretty quick getting through gold into platinum. I often don't really push myself much further than that, and I'm really enjoying limited at the moment, so we'll see if I end up trying to push like into diamond or mythic this season. I try not to pressure myself. I do it when I could be bothered and when I have enough time, but I am working a fair bit more than I used to, so I don't have as much time on my hands as I used to, so it does actually get kind of challenging to get all of these videos out. I tend to, as I've done today, like mass record on one day on the weekend and just use that through the week. But yeah, and during my spare time, like after I get home from work, I've got like some study things. Obviously want to spend time with my lovely wife, and you know, it's tired as well, so sometimes I'm not playing too well, or I don't really want to put pressure on myself. But yeah, maybe we'll push through, maybe we won't, but either way, thanks for watching. We'll be back very soon with some more videos, but you've been brilliant. I hope you stay brilliant and help someone else have a brilliant day. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Catch you cats later.